They can hear me now, and they can hear you now. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, wow. We already have donations to the Matcherino. Let's go. Barely even got started. But, hi, everyone. My name is Ryer. I'm a tournament organizer VTuber, and we are here with WASD's BlazBlue Open Tournament number 15. It's Thursday, so it's BlazBlue Day here at WASD, and we're going to get started. I do want to shout out the Matcherino first and foremost. I have to, just because we have a direct contribution from Moon Jade, $10. Thank you so much. I think I saw earlier Daryl Zill giving 10 as well. So we've already got our prize pool up pretty high to get started today. So I guess I'll let my commentators introduce themselves. We got a really nice bracket for you today, and we'll probably get started pretty quickly here once they get done. So sit, get comfy, and enjoy your stay.
All right. I'll start it off. It's me. It's Fed. It's been a while. I'm back on the commentary booth. I'm here to try to give you guys the play-by-play and the inside the mind of a BlazBlue player. Patent pending.
And hello, I'm Koyo. Back at it again with some more commentary. Hoping that tonight is just as wild as the last few times that we've had it. Especially since we've had some returning faces that I know are amazing players. Like, once again, we got Icecool, Killer Kitty, we got like Dawn out here. We got so many players that I just know can absolutely demolish, and I'm excited to see just how good this goes.
Absolutely, and I'm really excited to see a returning face, the OG of BlazBlue of WASD. High Voltage, aka Cora. Gotta put them up on stream first, and so that will be our first stream match. We're gonna get things started, but yeah, as Koyo mentioned, a lot of really strong players. These tournaments have just been getting stronger and stronger, I think, every time we've run them, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah. I remember correctly, High Voltage plays Tsubaki and like Ragna?
A few different characters, but yeah, those would be the two I would say I associate most with them.
Yeah. But yeah, they're generally one of our more loved BlazBlue players here. Constantly playing, constantly telling people to play it more, and also constantly telling people to play Tsubaki. I've probably been told at least once or twice, and I don't even play this game very often. Oh, then we also have a SBM here.
Please select your character.
Voltage saying I've never actually played Tsubaki before.
Izayoi. Yayoi.
Oh, is this it's just technically a Tsubaki mirror. Just two different flavors. Yeah. Tsubaki and Izayoi. It's funny how like extremely different these two are also on like tier lists. You have Tsubaki, who is like, she's a pretty decent mid tier, and then you have Izayoi, probably like top 3 in the game. And lore, we sweep that under the rug. We don't need to care about lore. That never mattered. The more you focus on that, the more your head hurts.
I see you. Where's our? We see go for the knockdown here, and we try to go for the IED cross up. I know that what's going to happen in this matchup is Tsubaki does have decent anti-airs to snipe it as you out of the air, like 6-2B and Tsubaki car. But we do see Voltage getting out there, but this is kind of important. If you stop the Tsubaki from getting stocks, and also trying to prevent it getting into gain arcs mode, it helps in favor, and get the good wake up DP. Nice check. Oh, these have forces the burst out. We haven't seen SBM going for gain arts. Oh no, they're in gain arts. Never mind. I always fail to notice it. It's the I. We see the JA. Izayoi reset into air dash. JA is our nightmare. Ooh, try to DP to get out the corner.
The most part did get out. Has full meter. Can use it for a lot of things. Possibly for more defense, but at the same time, you're just kind of being zoned out here. Oh, falling buttons.
That was good patience from Voltage, knowing that Izayoi can just build up. Nice sword. Okay, the beta and a reversal option. But what I was trying to say before is that Tsubaki, what he was just using JD, just stay in the air as long as possible, and prevent SBM from going for fireball into teleports. Because the mix-up does lose a lot of its potency if you're in the air, if you can stay in the air. Make a nice throw. Who's that?
Yeah. Very nice throw, but doesn't actually get a combo out of it there.
I think those command grab is. I don't think command grab is can't combable.
Oh, is that command grab rather than just normal throw? I didn't even notice. I thought I saw a attack timing, so I thought it was normal.
What's the counter style? Next, using counter style just try to get some additional stocks back. Oh, I guess get TP again.
Open active flow here. This does a decent amount of damage.
Ooh, and that's the media of the 2C. Again, there's teleport. Teleport will force the burst out. Again, just staying in the air. Oh, nice 2A. Oh, nice burst bait too.
Yeah, the small jump and just keeping it safe from the burst. Really nicely done for Voltage. Already taking a game up on the board.
Voltage. It's you. It's your shadow. It's Shadow Easy. It's Shadow. It's Shadow Tsubaki.
Persona. You're not me. I literally am.
Oh wait, right. Oh, do we? Oh, do we not have a set?
I could swear I said rematch. I don't know what happened. I'll check it. I'll check it on the next one.
Izayoi.
Yep.
Alright, now.
So, yeah, in all reality, as you were mentioning before, they were trying to counter things just by staying up in the air a bit more, and that way, like, you don't have to hold the mix as much. I'm wondering how SBM will try to adapt to that, or if they even know a way how.
When you can try, they can start doing it is just going for more misfiners. We didn't see a lot of misfiner. And Mistfire is can really snipe. Oh, Koyo swap. Wait, Koyo's worse. But back to what I'm saying. Mistfire is good. Oh, wait, see, again that trying to snipe in the air.
Oh, counter hit already for Voltage, and he's gonna go for a professional reset. Nice hit now in the corner.
Oh, nice little chance to get a little bit of a charge too. Oh, mash.
Yeah, take as many chances as you can get for those little charges, because as you can see, they had gotten the full bar there, just so they could use it for extra pressure. But a nice match for SBM can get them out.
And now you're getting games. Now you have to be very careful of all Izayoi trying to go in the air. Up. The mix up this block there. Up. Not this one.
SBM has a good amount of meter. I wonder if we're ever going to see it get spent. Possibly for RC, or if we get a confirm, maybe it's super, but the DP getting used from high voltage.
Oh, nice
the cross under the first bait.
That
you have full meter, but you're never probably going to use it unless it drops here. Yeah, you're going to have to
force the counter out. Oh, nice. That was a call out. Just teleport into air throw. And OD into DP.
Yeah, OD into DP. High Voltage has been getting pretty good value off their DPs, and has been like noticing just when SBM just don't want to burst. So like SBM has not been able to really use OD or burst correctly this entire like set, which is a little difficult to work around.
Nice IB, nice use of IB to take the turn back and get deep and get some stocks as well.
Oh, that was Voltage does have a stock and gets
there's a throw. You never hear me say it, but Tsubaki combos I love have some sauce. Ooh, there's a misminer. And then there's a repeated IED JC. That's always a threat to deal with. Oh, DP had me to RC. Didn't punish there.
Did they just answer with like 2C? That actually looked so strange.
Oh, no, okay. What we saw just there was a common Izayoi reset option where you do IED air grab into 2A to try to the call out your opponent to do the jump out. It's oh OD
Deep.
pulling back. It's sack back. Oh, almost got the pickup. What's the bounce out? Now you have 3 stocks. There's a dangerous like shield bash into the overhead follow up. Only possible when you have gain arts, not gain arts, but stocks. But Polar Vulture is using that to take the round or take the game.
Yeah.
Round, game, set, and
taking
match.
it 2-0 over SBM there. Doing pretty nicely. Quite a few different little resets and finding their ways to get more stocks there. And a lot of the time I found that even though SBM had like full gain arts, they never really got to use them very often. Because either it was, like you mentioned, voltage was in the air, and so like the mix-ups were a little bit more difficult. You couldn't really use them all too well, or they were just under a lot of pressure. And the only times they would really be able to get stuff done was a nice mash out. They would get a little bit of damage, and then immediately they would try to go for some mix on Voltage's wake up, and it would just be like a DP, and they would get hit for it. Or if the times that they actually blocked the DP, it was always DPRC. So it was good attempts, but it was a little difficult, a little rough there.
Yep. Yeah, good stuff to Voltage. Gonna advance to play against Aerith, so have fun with that. But our next on-stream match is going to be Eolyne, I hope I'm saying that right, versus Fuzzama. Should be a pretty fun one.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one. I used to talk to Fuzzama a couple times before when I was actually starting out, like with FGs and everything. I loved their Hazama. It was so crazy and funny to watch. An interesting character, like just as is, but just always love to see Hazama's mobility and like, especially like the different types of resets they can go for. You never know with like Hazama players. They'll either just decide to air throw you like 5 times, or they'll just never interact with you and just be Spider-Man for a good 4 minutes.
Or they can do funny stance pressure. Or funny stance mix-ups. What am I gonna do? Hit you low? Hit you high? Oh nope, sorry, I'm just gonna throw you. But this is Fuzzama's first appearance on for our brackets or brackets in general, isn't it? I could be wrong.
I believe so.
Yes.
The only exception might be we held a scuffed Boomer Brawl like 2 years ago on delay-based BBCF. So maybe back then. But they are both in here, so they're going to get going. I'm going to swap it over to them.
Right.
But yeah, Fuzzama gonna here to make their first ever appearance, and they're gonna show us the hot. Whoa, wait, no, that's a Jan. Versus the Kagura. This is gonna be interesting. Mostly, I don't remember how good Kagura's anti-air options are. Cause the thing, while the Kagura's anti-airs are I think they're big, but they're slow, and I think Hazama can easily just bait out an anti-air option.
Yeah.
And then just take care of the recovery.
You're right on that. Most of what Kagura does is generally just gonna be big and somewhat slow, because that sword just, yeah, as is, you could probably already tell, big and slow. Although for the I think Kagura's 6A is actually like pretty good. I don't know if it's like necessarily the slowest of anti-airs, but it's like already pretty decent. Yeah, you could either do something like just the 6A or like 6C. 6C covers like a lot of space, so you might even just be able to catch Hazama like just starting up their jump or like moving around with the chains.
Oh, nice call to tell. Nice snipe on the throwing the fireball, and that forced the burst out of it. out of Eolyne. Takes the corner. Oh, that's a nice thing. That's a nice run. There goes the stance and the overhead.
Already doing so much damage. This is a really good combo, doing 3k, but
oh, the combo dropped the last second, and that let me get the chance to press the button on the wake up.
And getting the side swap. Now Fuzzama is they're in a bit of a problem here.
That
Getting
force
top.
Trying to get some health back. Ooh, nice jumpish. Oh, no, never. Oh, jump! Nice up your Hotenjin.
Wow. A very, very nice comeback there for Eolyne.
Also, that was a pretty good call of the Hotenjin.
I'm not even sure if it was necessarily a call out, but it was just more like I think Fuzz just made a pretty bad panic Hotenjin there, considering like they were like right above. And
That's
Hotenjin would move you a bit forward.
Offensive burst in to take this to break the sequence and keep corner pressure. Pretty important. OD uses OD to just not get hit by the JC falling JC. Getting all this health back, and now you're back in the corner.
Fuzz also in active flow, which is pretty nice. Gets hit with the overhead. Not looking
You're
good.
probably dead. Oh, didn't get the meter last second to.
Unfortunate. Didn't actually block the fireball there. Eolyne putting a game on the board already. Fuzz has been doing like pretty good, but just one mistake, and I feel like Eolyne can kind of just steal away the game. Doing pretty good with like just their combos, making sure that that Fuzz just stays in their corner whenever they get the side swap, which they've gotten a couple times already. Just keeping Fuzz down with using the fireball.
Try to go for anti-air, but he gets punished. Nice call on of the jump. Versus force out.
A nice hit for Fuzz. He's gonna do pretty decent damage and get closer to the corner. They go into stance. No, we didn't catch the roll either.
And it just using chance to get back out of the corner. And Christian is hit by the charge. His holding a barrier flight. Just gets oh, nice. Gets you attention. Do we just to pick up? We get to pick up. We get a bit of side swap too. Ah, never mind. Back to the corner.
Yeah, back to the corner. That's because it's just does so much more. Well, that did nearly 5k for Hazama. That's not really easy. That was
I think that was awful.
Extremely good damage. Nice counter hit.
Ultra chain too. Nice TP.
Slide going in. Now we're just gonna put a bit more pressure. Almost taking them fully to the corner just with this pressure, but there's the overhead into the fireball confirmed.
Get 3k. And you're going to go speedy via any reverse options. I need it. One more touch.
Gets out of the corner and finds a hit. Eolyne having to burst.
Definitely trying to. Definitely feeling something.
Got a nice hit. Full meter for both sides.
But overdrive active OD is on the table for Hazama. They might choose it. They're gonna choose to use it here. Into the Hotenjin. This is gonna do a chunk. And wait.
Probably into the super? Yes.
This is good.
That actually kills. That does so much damage. Nearly 6k.
Another big thing was the fact that he was the chains. The drain was also was a huge factor there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just draining out the life also does help, but goodness, that was a huge combo. Just meter dump on that and just take nearly 7. I think Not 7K. Was it 6K?
That was
7K?
that was nearly 6K. Well, it was effectively like 7K. If you count it also drainage as well. Now do we just see Fuzzama just hit the throw reset? Just hit the throw reset bad.
Eolyne in the corner already, but the flash kick allows Eolyne to get the pressure back.
Oh yeah, there you go. See, we just did not full committing to the full one. Now he has to respect Hot or anti-air. The burst is forced out.
So no burst on either side. I feel like this hurts Fuzz a bit more since they were using the OD quite a bit. Eolyne, I think, has only been using burst. Oh my, this does damage. Full meter on board for Eolyne. Can use it for RC, but
nice
does
not. 5A.
Fuzz is doing a nice smash, continuing on the combo.
DP has a meter to make it safe. Ooh, nice use from Eolyne. It was able to 5A call on the question. Oh, that was a whiff counter assault.
Yeah, that was just spaced a little too badly for that counter assault. Eolyne around there.
Oh, there goes that 6. There goes that 6C. That was just as we were trying to go for change. So we do see the adjustment there. We're gonna throw out 6C more.
This is I think match point for Eolyne.
Correct, max point. There's EOD. Nice DP.
Cross up as well. Fuzz having to block for their life here.
It has to barrier block. It has to be very. Oh, I guess
Oh, tension lands. Very nice. Can get the confirm, but the burst with Eolyne. We're still stuck in here for a little bit longer. Nice hit on the 6C. That was a slow startup.
Has to be very careful. And there's the DP.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Fuzz, but Eolyne adapting after that second game, doing really nicely and taking this set 2-1. Very nice. Seeing a lot more of just using flash kicks for anti-airs actually, because we noticed before that we did see the 6C a little bit, and that actually led to like a lot of big damage. But I found that most of the time Eolyne was just using the flash kicks just for anti-airs and just let them rip whenever they felt like it. Even the few times that was blocked, got RC'd immediately and just let them out of pressure.
I want to give a shout out to that set. That was a really good set, and we're just getting started today. I think that's a good time to shout out the Matcherino. We have only 18 codes left. If you're not familiar with Matcherino, I'll post the link in the chat. You visit that link, you click the claim code button, and use any of your socials to log in and add 25 free cents to the pot. There's also other ways to add on there. You can make a direct contribution, or you can complete sponsor quests to add money for free. We get an allocation of codes, 50 codes every tournament, and we're close to using all of them. So thank you everyone who's already used the codes, and to everybody who will continue to do so. Yeah, someone told me Eolyne has really started to level up and bulk up their game plan, and I'm definitely seeing it. So good stuff. Gonna have to fight Icecool next though, so good luck. Next up, we're gonna have another banger. We're gonna have Ryukasim versus Sodelic.
Ooh, that is a fun matchup. Ryukasim, to my knowledge, is just only the Hakumen.
Yes, I believe so.
Yep.
But Sodelic,
hold on.
they're a bit of a random one in the
on.
sense of
Oh my goodness, I have to find the button to kick someone. Sorry, Fuzzama. Nothing personal. Alright.
Kid.
And Sodelic, let me go ahead and ping them, and then we will get started.
So we have the Hakumen versus Sodelic, who has both the Bang and the Carl.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually interested to see like which one comes out here.
I think it's gonna wait. It depends on how bad the matchup is. The Hazama Carl matchup is.
Please select your
Yeah, Hakumen Carl, I'm not exactly sure, and it
Nope.
seems like Sodelic says that it's not a matchup they like, so gonna see the bang actually. So pretty much the samurai versus the ninja here.
Big Sora versus
Big nail.
Big Nail. But
I feel like this is actually just the unstoppable force versus the unmovable object.
Level 1. Action.
Because one is never gonna stop moving, the other one has like just counters to basically say, stop moving.
Oh, speaking of counters,
there we
there's a JD. Oh, is he has a pretty fast overdrive pop?
I think could probably catch something out there, but they still do get the chakram for their worries. Getting a lot of meter, but Sodelic already finding a nice combo, getting into the corner.
Oh, he tried to go for a purple throw, but Ryukasim was definitely watching it.
Nice hit for Ryukasim. Finds the overhead, so Sodelic has to burst already. Ryukasim in active flow, getting their burst back pretty fast.
Again getting sniped by poison. And now
poison damage is adding up a lot. Look at this. I think that was basically, either the third or fourth poison nail.
Oh, again, overdrive is back on the table. Oh, you can find the just eat the nail. Oh. What I was thinking, every time I say Hakumen OD, I just assume that they can carry you.
Because it basically takes just one hit and they can do pretty much like at least half your life.
Oh, this JD put in the work there. But when you saw that earlier that Ryukasim was trying to just use JC. Oh, and then you have throw. Just to use JC to challenge Sodelic in the air. Just to let them know. Ooh!
Oh, beautiful air throw reset there.
Call the tech out. 60, over 68. Oh, and there's the bang install.
And getting all of the seals with just this OD, doing really nice damage. But a counter hit for Ryukasim. This is going to do a pretty good amount. Doesn't have all too much meter quite yet. Oh,
I was trying to go for a teleport. Get the attack. Now.
Active
again, just. Oh, again, it's a 6D.
Yeah, the JD there doing really nicely. Ryukasim taking game 1.
Oh, they're considering that. It looks like okay, so that's considering. Just realizing that Ryukasim just been calling him out in the air. Oh no, are they thinking about it? No, because I probably just realized that this just feels more confident to bang on this matchup.
Probably just a small mental reset there. They did take things differently between the first and the second game. In the first game there, Sodelic was trying to more just zone things out, keeping it into a more aerial game, and just throw out the poison knives. But
I guess
just going all in. So I think they're still trying to figure out how they want to just play this, whether play it just heavy neutral or heavy pressure.
I think one of the things is that because Hakumen, and there's Yoko, against the things about Hakumen is that he can easily counter any range play just because you have access to a normal that cuts projectiles.
Which actually was not seen all too much during the time of just all the poison daggers. You know, it's like saying different words for them. Yeah, the poison nails were not really getting cut at all, and they were just being eaten. So it may have been a better idea, but right now, Sodelic finding a nice combo, just keeping the poison on, just letting that tick for a decent amount.
And you see Arius just trying to fish out air with these JCs and JBs.
Oh, we didn't finish that confirm with the spider nails, but just gets another chance. Gets the poison again. Sodelic in active flow. Ryukasim now pressing the OD. Fatal counter into the rapid. Sodelic taking around now. Still in this.
Sodelic doesn't play this match a bit more passively. Just doesn't want to disengage when he knows that he absolutely have to. 2A staggers?
Sodelic playing very passively here. But now it gets a nice combo.
Oh,
Using the guard
fair?
point there.
That's not fair.
Just still staying pretty far away, only coming in with like 1 or 2 buttons.
Oh.
I say that, and then we get a fatal counter there. Oh, but doesn't
There's
get
a pick up.
confirmed.
Oh, try to go for 2D, and then just that forces the burst out.
Sodelic does have full meter. Getting thrown, you can't really use that right now.
Oh, there we go. Finally, you see the first time, see a projectile touch from Rikusim.
Some finding a nice combo. Doesn't
Back
have
to-
many toughness there.
Oh, that was a first.
Reversal super not really working out
Didn't
there.
work.
It's a little bit too high. Sodelic still has a chance, but has to make this count because this is match point for Rikusim.
Ooh, that 60. That JD hit so high up. Again, this trend, it is. Rikusim's basically not any pressure. Just what's been working. Just this fish out with JCs and JBs has been working out pretty well. Now he's got a chance to go offensive because you have the life lead. You can play just very aggressively. And gets the throw reset.
It's so close, and yeah, the counter hit with the low. With everything that was happening there, it was going to be a very, very hard comeback for Sodelic, and sadly, it just wasn't going to be able to make it. Ryukasim taking it 2-0 over Sodelic.
Unfortunate, Rye wanted to see the curl.
And I wonder if that would have been any better, but at the same time, I do respect our players' decision. Sticking with the bang there, we saw a little bit of a better run in the first round for the second game. But it is somewhat unfortunate. Honestly, the JDs that were hitting for Ryukasim were doing really nice work. And so I'm wondering, like, maybe we shouldn't have tried to go for as many anti-airs, but at the same time, it's one of those doomed if you do, doomed if you don't, I feel. A lot of times you just had to try to go in for any amount of hits that you could, try to gain a life lead, and then start going and moving back and forth like you did before, but it wasn't the easiest against Ryukasim.
Alright, so I want to highlight our next match coming up. It's going to be interesting. We're going to see Voltage again. Voltage defeated Aerith to move into Winterside Top 16, where they will be playing against Dark1347, who took it over, I should say. Took it over Zen in Winterside in that Ragna mirror. I believe Dark One plays Ragna. I don't know if I'm misremembering. So this is going to be Voltage Dark One, and winner of this will move into top 8 to play the winner of Icecool and Eolyne. So lots of stakes at play here.
Very impressive to see these gamers again.
Yes.
It was not going to be an easy road against the two that they fought.
I don't really want to be like too frank, but I put Voltage as a matchup round 1 because I didn't think they were going to make it this far in Winterside, and so that's awesome. A really good run from Voltage so far.
Oh yes, beautifully done. Like it is something to still be very proud of. Like getting past like some really cracked players that we have. We know really good.
Yeah, of course.
So.
And, on the bottom side of Winterside Top 16, here, I can actually... Oh, I can't pull up the bracket, he said. My hubris. There it is. On the bottom side of Winter's Top 16, we have Dawn and Noctisonyx, which will be our other on-stream match for this round, and Killer Kitty and Ryukasim, whom we just saw. Yeah, Dark One plays Ragna. I thought so. Yeah, Voltage and Dark One. So Tsubaki Ragna?
Possibly a Ragna mirror.
Could be.
Don't.
Voltage feels like it. Never
It's
know.
up in the air.
Ragna BlazBlue. All right.
Yeah, that's his name. Ragna BlazBlue. That's just it. Mirror sucks. All right, so we're gonna be seeing Tsubaki then.
Please select your character.
Or no. Or not?
The
No.
Blood Edge. Tsubaki,
Maybe?
Yayoi.
All right, yeah. Tsubaki versus Ragna makes it easy. We don't have to follow different colors or anything. Just two different characters.
Is this gonna be a bit of a knowledge check? Ragna's pressure is very, I guess, beginner, or no? It's a knowledge, bit knowledge. If you know your IBs, and because Voltage definitely they play like they're pretty they're aware of the IB points.
Level
Ragna's pressure becomes a lot less potent. But it's gonna be a matter of the Gauntlet Hades. It just jumps over the 5A. Oh, 5D anti-air.
And the 5D anti-air. Doing pretty decently there. Oh, big hit.
Gauntlet Hades putting in work.
Already. Dark One already having 50 meter can spend it whenever they want. For anything they want. Could have just been an RC. Oh,
A good. That was a good DP.
yeah. Not the safest, but it was a
Oh,
good
that-
choice in that situation.
Whip punish. Oh, nice. Gets the anti-air confirmed. Now you has to be very carefully. Has to can't really give Dark One a chance to breathe. But Dark One needs to just take the turn back. Ooh, that was the attempt. That was the attempt to IB, and and he's clipped by Jesus Kid.
It's unfortunate. You mentioned before that that Voltage would know the IB points because they also play Ragna. You do have to remember, Dark One actually, to get here, had won a Ragna mirror, so they do understand that they can get around people with the knowledge of those IB points and such. So you can probably just, okay, you know this, then I get to play around that. I get to mix up your timings a bit more.
Well, gets the whiff off of Yay, and this gives Voltage a window to move in and get their offense going.
And those small little charges too. That's gonna be really nice. This is gonna be a decent combo into knockdown.
JD, bit of a JD charge, good DP. Good fiber, okay, and then nice Tsubaki card to call the roll.
Very nicely done. Alright. Round 3. Still trying to find out who's going to take the first game. Counter hit, though, for Dark One, doing decent damage in the corner.
Just jump back JC. Caught it whatever wake up option that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
unfortunate. Tried to run up DP. So you're just going to get fatal countered with a 5D. This is going to be a perfect for Dark One.
I think after they got clipped with that very first DP in round 1, I think what Dark One started doing was just jumping, staying back, and just looking and waiting to see. And that definitely paid off. That definitely paid off in this game. This game here.
All right. On to game 2. Hoping to see Voltage change it up a little bit. Maybe it'll be a little bit little less DP happy in a sense. Let's see.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Start to back up a little bit to get past the 5B there.
Definitely not a buddy with a challenge.
Dark One already spending burst. DP just to anti-air. Voltage doing pretty decently, gets a counter hit.
Oh, and then using the fireball. Oh, get 5B.
DP after the whip 5D, doing the funny ha-has in my opinion.
Oh, Whip 2B did reverse and Dark One just DP from both players. Fatal counts Tsubaki card. I think
damage. We have the banana super Oki. Yep, there we go.
Oh, but then the Dark One just rolls out, but it has to.
Yeah, still had to hold it, and so Voltage being in a pretty good spot even after the small little scramble right there. Just wins it out with the DP. As much as I say it's like maybe a little less DP happy, they're still working, I guess. So, who am I to say?
Maybe Voltage is a Nania player.
Possibly.
DP again. Definitely fireball. Oh, we finally did. We see the 2B connect.
We do have the meter. Are we gonna be going into the Banana Super? No, we're not. Instead, the roll for Dark One just finds their way into pressure.
Oh, that try. Oh.
Yeah, try to use the reversal super there. Not gonna work. OD instead getting spent, but getting hit with the dead spike, walking around the belly ledge. Just waiting it out. Not gonna work. The dive whiff, the ball whiffed. Dark One has full meter. Can we spend it?
Oh, he
for
tried
something?
to go for the air throw, and then but it gets caught by the blood scythe.
Yep. I honestly just love the idea of mid combo RC air throw.
Oh, the burst gets baited.
That's what is that now? Like the 4th time that Voltage has done that since the stream started. Just baiting all the bursts like that in such like a short manner.
Good turn. It's a good way to take turn back. Yes,
Oh,
dome.
there's the overhead.
Now this is kind of important. You don't have bursts. You don't have bursts, and you just go for Sodelic. You just try to roll out, and then his fatal counter is 6A.
Oh man, yeah, the Banana Super doing really nicely. Even if you roll out, you're gonna have to block, and it will probably just put you back into the corner if you jump.
And it does, and it can leave.
Nice there.
It can leave you vulnerable to getting just getting hit by an air unblockable and like anti-air option.
Mhm.
Please select your character.
Dark One.
Oh,
actually
Dark
going
One's
back.
gonna go.
Ooh.
Is it time to must die? This is also a character Voltage can play and has decent knowledge of, but we're gonna see how that actually we want to see how that actually pays off.
But this time the DP must be unlocked first.
True. Both of these characters need to work for your stuff. Air quotes.
Quote unquote work.
This isn't even hard. Trying to play its gun might help a lot. Oh, force burst and not get any momentum going.
DP is already unlocked for Dark One now, but in a combo you're not really gonna be able to use it. Are we gonna use it?
Oh
here?
no,
It
try.
gets baited. It
Doesn't
was
get the
just-
punish.
Yeah. Just spaced a little long there, I think.
And
More
gets
Steel's Fang already unlocked.
now you have sword. Now Voltage has to be very careful. Oh, the 2B coming in so clutch.
This is a good hit for Voltage. Also an active flow. This is gonna do a decent amount of damage. Has full meter.
Oh, try
to do the same thing. You're not gonna meme me. I'll do it to you too.
Oh, you get try to go for it.
No actual punish on the with DP there mid-screen either. Oh, that's a counter hit. Dark One has full meter. Are we ever gonna see it get?
Oh wait, what? That clash? Oh wait, and that was a nice that clash, but then with the DP just counter the Hunter's Bang. Pretty clutch. JC just clip right here.
I am.
DP is unlocked again.
Yeah, DP unlock is already pretty nice. OD getting used from both players.
Oh no, DP! They called out DP.
Grand Viper unlocked right now. Dark One doing pretty nicely. Fang, Grand Viper, and DP. Probably some of the best seals to have unlocked, but in pressure, it's a little difficult to use. Counter Assault.
It's forced out. Oh, okay. Voltage definitely try to go for 2D, but Susanoo JC had more priority. DP coming in clutch.
Oh, the DP getting in like. Voltage has 15 meter, can use it on whatever they want. There is the counter assault from Dark One. Now no meter for them. Quite a few seals unlocked.
Oh, gets clipped. But Boris is first out. Voltage wants his round.
Yeah, it may have been safer just to save it because the 6A from full screen. takes that round onto the last round. It's dangerous. Now Voltage with no burst. Dark One has burst and OD on table.
Oh, it gets clipped by 6B. You see he's going for the crush sugar routing. Crush routing, gets some Grand Viper. Grand Viper DP. Has to be careful. Nice 2B again. Just falling JA. Oh, Hunterman calls out the roll.
This is death. Dark One takes it. Extremely unfortunate for Voltage, who was in a good spot earlier on, but it was just very unfortunate around the end there. I still think that the burst may have been a bad call. You probably wanted to save that for this round, especially considering in most of these situations, you see the Grand Viper getting used. It leads to huge damage, and you get to have Susanoo unlock more seals. Right there, I think I actually just saw that the Hunter's Fang, the level 2 was just unlocked, and that's when the pillar was able to clip Voltage. So it would have been good to like have the burst on deck, stop some of these things, make it so it's a little bit harder for these seals to be unlocked, because in neutral, yeah, you have gun into seal unlock, but that's not necessarily the safest. You're wanting to do it during combos.
Just a quick apology. I had that. It said round 2. That was actually round 3 on the overlay. I didn't realize until the end of the match. I'm sorry. But that will put Dark One as our first top 8 contender, who to play the winner of Icecool and Eolyne. Voltage so close there. I would have loved to see it, but good stuff to Dark One. Now we're gonna have Dawn versus Noctisonyx. Let me just... Wait, is this already... I guess this is already Dawn in the room. I'm still gonna ping both.
I'm assuming it's Dawn. I remember Dawn.
I see the Relius, but...
Yeah. Is this a scary pink guy?
Scary pink square.
Scary pink... Oh, well, pink squares... That is true. Pink squares are the scariest colors to see in BlazBlue.
You can just say Noctis if you want. Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna put it on the scoreboard as such, though, just because, you know, consistency. All right, good luck, folks.
So Dawn, we do know, is a Relius player, but I've never actually seen Noctis here play, seemingly to be the Azrael. A very interesting matchup that I have seen before and have no memory of how it plays out.
Both these players have a lot of games.
Oh yeah, Dawn especially with the 11,000 on the Relius right there.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
I think.
Action.
And can Noctis get in? Noctis gets prevent. Dawn. Sorry, Dawn. I can't say words.
Nice.
Gets pretty
Here,
easy here.
counter hit. Yep. Noctis already finding some good damage, getting a little mark there.
There's a weak point, and it just calls over the air throw. Dawn's forced a burst.
But still gets to find some pressure, full screen, and gets a nice little mix up there.
You know what?
50 meter.
Nice.
Oh, the backdash to call out. Very nice. Putting you back in the corner.
Oh! That was an interesting wake up grab, and he gets the air throw. There's Relius pressure. Now going for a. It's just.
Yep, this rolls through. Ignis, it's this way. This way, darling. Yeah, you're. I swear, I never know what to do with that.
This is why I turned it into a doll.
See, this is why we traumatize the family. Yes, we. What do you mean, me?
I'm doing it because I love you. Okay, that's not.
Right now, Noctis in the corner, feeling the family feud right here.
We're trying to push button. Dawn is just not like giving him a chance. But Flying has a chance to use burst. Wait, that was a nice. AIDJ air dash JA.
Mhm.
Just goes right over Noctis?
Yeah, not
And-
this. But Dawn actually winning that with a perfect right there. Doing really nicely. It is a little bit difficult, just a little difficult to get out of the Relius pressure sometimes. The mix-ups are indeed quite scary. But Noctis, they can get the first hit, can lead this to a lot.
Weak point acquired. Just OD through the anti-air. Or purple. We get TRM.
Yep, just gonna work with the TRM. Doing as much as they can. 4.6
almost
already on the
okay.
table. Both
Double weak points.
marks.
Have to be careful.
The super can come out, but instead they're just gonna go for this. Oh,
No, this
super.
is
It's just gonna be for the damage. Really, really nice for Noctis. Just setting the momentum already. Oh, but a small hit for Dawn. Can't get the pressure started quite yet.
Oh, try to spot dodge, but Noctis was waiting. Weak point acquired. Like, down the falling JA.
Another counter hit for Noctis. Can we take this to the corner? Yes,
Oh,
we can.
burst?
Burst.
Burst is forced out. This one get put back in. This one get put full in a corner situation. Dawn find his chance to get in.
A nice hit there.
Oh, using DP to just get out. Oh wait. I want to say for the record, I have nothing to do with this. I had nothing to do with this.
It's just the optimal combo, honestly. It's just as Zill says, it's just the optimal.
Optimal BM or just optimal damage? Well, I guess the answer to that question is yes.
Yes. It's just yes.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
Get a life alert.
Help, I've fallen and I don't think I can ever get up.
Not let that get to him. Oh, Dawn keep pressing.
Yeah, Dawn's not gonna take that lightly. They do not take kindly to the BM right there.
DP got blocked, and that does give him the fatal routing.
This does a good chunk of damage. Noctis got a nice hit on the Ignis there, but still not gonna do well.
Counter! He got counter hit, but Ignis able to just hold the neutral. Oh, good block edge from Noctis. Just blocked the entire sequence. Actually, that counter was way more huge than I thought because it didn't let Dawn get any of his mix-up potential going. John's gonna try to go for it again, but now you're far away. You have to get away, and then Noctis just jumping away. Just not have to deal with that mix-up entirely.
It's still extremely hard to deal with any of that, though. Full screen pressure with the pincer at the bottom and Ignis right on top of you. Dawn was not even in danger of a DP there in any case. This still has to find their hit.
Overhead.
There's the counter.
Force is on the table. Now has weak point. Now he uses a spot dodge to force. Get the in here.
RC getting better routing. The burst getting spent. I'm not going to be taken to the corner that easily. There's the dive kick. Not getting a confirm or anything, but still putting in a decent spot. And now you have to worry about the Relius mix with the Ignis right there. Oh, counter hit. Dawn can try and make this the end. Yep. Going into the super, actually just going to be going for more mix. There we go.
Dawn taking it. Definitely
2-1.
Good usage of the stand rush. I'm calling stand rush. You cannot question me. I am the commentator. Good use of stand rush to just force Noctis to stay in one place and let him try to go for it. Go for the mixes. Oh my head. And also another thing, we did see Noctis try to play around it, but just try and just jump back away or try to jump over. But it did lead into Don going for just full screen pressure with just Ignis Normals and 22C or 22X.
All right, so that is going to set up our top 8, at least on the winner's side. We're going to have Icecool versus Dark One. And we're going to have Killer Kitty versus Dawn. Loser side, still a bunch of folks in contention. They're playing one more round to set up loser side top 8. So we're going to have the winners of those playing in loser side top 8. We only have 11 Matcherino codes left. And it looked like we got a direct contribution, but I don't think we did. I think that's just the usage of codes that got us up to $70 there, and it is. So we only have 11 codes left. Use the Matcherino codes if you haven't yet. We are entering our top 8. And the first top 8 match is going to be Icecool versus Dark One.
Are we gonna see the season mirror? Maybe. We'll find out. I don't know. If I had to pick the most funniest mirror to watch, it would. Season mirrors are definitely up there.
Susan mirrors are just a jolly good fun time of keeping track of seals.
True. No, I think my favorite
I
is.
say it like that because it's love seeing it.
I think my favorite thing when I see a Susan mirror is the round start. It's whose 5B comes out first. That's like the
who's
only.
got the
that's
5B? Who's got the 5.1B? You know, like.
Exactly. That's the only way I think a Susan mirror should be played. Every Susan should just round start 5B, and whoever gets hit, you must concede that they were the better Susan player.
I see some folks in chat saying, you know, they always forget that this is on Thursdays. If you have a tendency to forget, be sure to join the Discord and get the BlazBlue roll. We always ping it on the day of in the morning, so at the very least you can get a last-minute reminder. And also you can follow me on Twitter or WASD Gaming on Twitter. We both tweet out on like Monday and Wednesday and Thursday again that the event is happening. So yeah, it's unfortunate. We try to get it out there on as many channels as we can without spamming, but you know, it does stink to forget because then it's another 2 weeks before another bracket comes up.
We love to have you, Metal Wolf.
Top 8 Voltage, taking it over remains to move into top 8 loser side. Let's go.
Voltage is clearly on fire.
Voltage Gaming today, absolutely.
They feeling it.
So yeah, we're just gonna wait on Icecool. I know Icecool just finished his match, so like, I'm totally cool to give him a minute and wait for him to come through. There he is. All right, let's get to it.
All right, so are we gonna be seeing the Susan mirror, or are we gonna be seeing the Ragna come out first for Dark One? Be interesting to see. Yeah, just take a small breath there, because this is gonna be an intense one. Icecool has won quite a few of these brackets before.
Please do it. Please do it.
They're teasing with it. Yeah. Icecool
Okay,
has won a few of our brackets before. It is not gonna be easy to take over the win. But Dark One's been doing pretty good today. Maybe they can. It'll be interesting to see. I gotta pick the perfect song. Must Die. Wow.
It's only natural.
Good old Dark One giving their opponent the song boost right there.
But he also plays the character, so is it?
I mean, yeah, but you're not currently playing the character.
You're right. Okay, okay. Here's my thing. I want to see both players just 5B on round start. Whose 5B is better?
Who has priority here?
Is it like Smash where is it like Melee where you just player 2 has priority?
Oh my priority God. Such.
Oh my God, poor priority in BlazBlue will be a nightmare.
It's a melty blood. Either way,
Oh.
just gonna backdash the 5B. Don't gotta worry about it. But oh, he's still getting hit with the overhead.
Oh, DP gets whipped, and now you have to face this entire pressure sequence.
Yeah, this is already doing so much
4K,
damage.
and you have God Seals, Wake Up 6D, or 6D on me 6D.
Oh, this is
No,
one hit away. The DP on Wake Up just gonna get hit with the 5B. Icecool taking it pretty fast right there. Pressing the 6B this time to see if they can catch the backdash instead of the 5B. Oh, even taunting! Even taunting! Icecool! Just gonna take the BM when they can.
Oh, again, that
going with the 2C anti-air right there.
And
Don't even care.
Grand Viper.
Yeah, it's just beautiful right there. Taunt seal unlocked. I
Oh,
can't.
and blocking the 5D.
Oh. Into the OD! Into the oh! Icecool!
Why?
It's a what he done, bro. I can't with this. That's oh.
Select your character.
It had to be done.
Wait.
Connection was lost?
Oh, they know
Huh?
Icecool.
Icecool just dropped. You know, honestly, that's to me, that's just I killed it. Mic drop. Does not even care anymore.
I feel like that's
All the same, please do come back. You still have another game to play.
if that was I don't know if that was intentional, but if that was intentional, that was I don't think that was intentional.
Please select
I cannot believe what just happened.
But now we're just gonna see the mirror.
Susanoo.
That was taunt into reversal super. Just because I am still. Oh my gosh, that is.
Alright. Okay, Dark Icecool, you have to round start 5B. We have to know who's the better must-dyer.
I feel like this was literally just Icecool's way of saying, "You coward! You should have just started with the mirror.
Rebel 1.
Fight me."
Oh,
Neither of them went for it. Fed does not get the. Oh my gosh! Yep, this is Susan mirrors. Gotta love it. DP unlocked for both sides
Oh,
because
the
gun.
But as Sword is on it has 5B more energy Sword normal.
Yeah, just gonna use the Michael Sword, Fang, Sand Kick
Wait,
unlocked.
wait.
There's so many
What are you
seals.
running?
They got everything. Nice block, but the RC getting used. Dark One in a bad time right now.
Oh wait, what
Even
is
the
this?
jazz hands? The jazz
What
hands?
is
Oh, into
Oh.
this fuzzy.
And he got every single seal. A perfect with perfect plus every seal plus ratio.
Every seal had one seal with 2, and then the shoulder bite. full 3.
Oh my goodness.
What is this 6A war?
Wait, he's gonna get gun here. Oh no, he's not gonna get Grand Viper.
No Grand Viper. Sand Kick unlocked for Icecool.
Now Dark One's gonna try to get in. No, just
I
see
mean-
if I can neutral gun. T60. Yeah, he's gonna unlock level 2 Fang.
Just time them out with gun. You currently have the life lead. Never mind.
Oh, the math. Oh, that
this
didn't get the tech. DPRC.
Okay, DPRC.
Oh wait,
Oh,
it
that's
is.
not safe.
I didn't realize that was that unsafe.
Oh wait, Icecool has level 3 Sand Kick as well. Nice jump to get over the DP right there.
Oh, try
But
to
the
go with
OD
Bang. Oh my god, the second part of Bang coming in clutch. Wait,
Oh, that was
wait,
such a low to
wait
the
a
ground
second.
air throw.
Wait a second. Air
Purple.
throw? Don't. I don't know. Are we gonna see an Astral? I don't think we're gonna see an Astral.
Please don't jinx it like that. Icecool can even just zone it out right now, having the life lead, using the counter assault, so no Astral on table. Like, oh gosh. Dark One Full
Oh,
meter, has
wait.
tons of steals unlocked, but it ain't gonna. Oh, the burst.
Oh, that grandfather hit from so far. Try to go for the purple.
Wait a minute. Icecool having to spend burst as well. Oh no, oh no. Counter assault getting spent, going into the Grand Viper. Wait a minute, can Darkman still make it out?
Maybe? Has me. Oh, no more meter.
1 second, it's not over. It's over.
Wait,
it's
oh,
over.
he looked at I didn't know. Okay, time. Wait. Icecool taking game 2 in the absolute meme festival.
I have no words.
Meanwhile, chat is having a moment of agreeing that maybe Susanoo wasn't, maybe adding Susanoo to be the center was a mistake.
Interesting end to that.
Interesting everything.
Yeah, I don't really know how to. I mean, you know, always. Hopefully, a lot of that was in good fun. You know, always do be a good sport and all that. I do want to make that disclaimer. But that was a bit unorthodox on the play side. So Dawn will move on to Grand Finals winner side to play the winner of this next upcoming match, which is Dawn versus Killer Kitty. Before they get started, I do want to shout out a $10 contribution from Fedbab. Simply says, "You know what this is for." I love it.
You know what it is.
But let me mark them up, and then they can get started.
Dawn and Killer Kitty. We've seen these players like before in other brackets, and we've seen Dawn already here. Killer Kitty, one of our probably like best S players that we have, has done pretty well in the past, and I think in the past as well when these two players have fought, I think Killer Kitty is actually the one that takes it, has taken it normally. So I'm interested to see if Dawn can try to fight back and take it this time, or if we're gonna still see Kitty with the good S plays, good mix, good Oki, and just general good buttons.
And also best character. Oh,
the air throw already.
Oh, burst get
nice burst bait.
Oh no, very early burst. Dawn is not taking any chances.
He might not be taking chances, but he's taking everything from Kitty, because right now their life bar is gone. Dom just stole it. The burst, the life bar, didn't even have enough meter yet to get the a counter assault or anything, just taking it all.
Now they get the press bully. That was an interesting sequence. Because it's a 60.
Not going to work over the projectile since they get to throw two of them at once.
Also, the use of the fact that 2D can also call up because 2D is delayed in terms of activation. You have to be careful when you go for spot dash, and you see go for the crusher to get through.
Just gonna layer the mix right there. Oh, nice hit. I think that went overhead. I couldn't even see it fully. But now just gonna be finishing off with the super. Very nice for Killer Kitty. Both players nearly have burst now, actually. Both just unlocked it after that JB from Killer Kitty.
Oh, just Casey staying much possible, but doesn't get hit by the anti-air. Rolls forward, and there we get the anti-air. Oh, that mid-air burst was trying. Killer Kitty was trying to call out a burst there.
Oh, nice.
Spot dash is 2D.
Empty jump low there for Dawn. Gonna get a nice confirm with the guilty gears.
African Fire? IDJC. Oh, that. I think it's spot to try to pretend to call it a burst out again, and now Kid is using more air fireballs. We have the rush, but against S.
Staying in the air. So you can just kind of control things anyways.
Got the snipe with the 6B, and that did force burst out.
Oh, the twirl, getting around the button and just let Dawn press whatever they wanted as well. Dawn taking game 1. So we've already seen some amount of adaptation from that first round. Killer Kitty is basically now being able to, for one, live longer.
And also just these spot dodges coming in clutch.
Yeah, the spot dodges have been doing pretty well, but we have seen Killer Kitty bait one beforehand, so I'm wondering if we can see that a little bit more. Because I feel like with Dawn especially, if you bait the twirl, you can catch Dawn on a lot of things. I think Dawn loves to use that, and we've seen it in nearly every matchup that they go into. They use it to a pretty decent extent.
We see going for stand rush. Gets hit by the mix.
Already done. Dawn up and around. Match point for Dawn as well. This is looking pretty scary for Killer Kitty. Nice. The IAD just doing pretty nicely there.
Trying to go for a wake up, but that agent is covering Kitty's wake up options. Don's popping the OG to go to pop more meter. Get my Dawn meter 4K. Gets the wake up 5B. Now he's overhead gets blocked.
So much deficit. Going for the tick throw, nice tech from Dawn. Both players now in active flow.
Oh, that
anti-air.
Anti-air coming because it clipped Kitty while they were going for JC. And Dawn taking out a very fast 2-0, saying I've conquered this S matchup. I will take the small girl's pudding, which is a state-sponsored crime. Don't take S's pudding.
I mean, this man's a villain in more ways than one. I can expect him to do that. Taking candy from a baby is probably not too far off his list of dirty deeds.
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap?
Despicable.
Essentially.
So that will set up our winners finals. That's going to be Dawn versus Icecool. We're not doing that yet. We do have to play out losers top 8 for a couple rounds before we do that. First up is going to be Eolyne versus High Voltage.
All right.
Vultures has been on a tear.
That is true. Really interested to see them continue on through though. But Eolyne has been doing pretty nicely as well with the Kagura, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, getting their game plan more sorted, and Kagura as well just does tons of damage. Like that man, the amount of damage and the pressure can also be extremely scary, especially with the meter for RC and such.
While we wait for them to hop in, sorry to cut in. While we wait for them to hop in, we only have 10 Matcherino codes left. So for those of you who are watching and haven't clicked the claim code button, consider doing so before we get to the end of the bracket. We're almost to $100. That'll get us closer there. And if we can get to 150, we'll have a top 4 payout. So I'll let them get started, but consider clicking that claim code before we get into the real meat of the top 8.
Then we also do have the sponsor quests there. Those can add a little bit more.
And also, you guys are not. If you got, never mind. This is where I try to bait, or I try to coerce people to donate directly, because that also always helps a lot.
Anything to give our players a little bit more at the end.
Think of the Taco Bell money they can claim. Wait, I can't be showing Taco Bell. No one hurt. No one. Ignore accept that. I can't be out of this. Why would I? I mean, sure, if Alpha gets into strife, but that's a huge if.
Oh gosh, don't. That's another thing I now cannot mention against around Ryer. Can't mention Taco Bell, and I can't mention Jam jumping heavy slash.
Wait. Vultures is. I've never seen Vulture play Makoto. I'm gonna just call out and say you don't have a Makoto.
Tsubaki Yayoi.
No. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I love watching Makoto. They're fun. Makoto's a fun character to watch. Fed didn't get baited. I was the one that got baited. I'm sad. That actually had the right call for once, and I'm just here like, I wanted this.
See, this is most of this always has it out for me. I'm okay. But we're back to the match.
Round start already going towards Eolyne. Doing really nice with the pressure.
Has the corner and that DP again coming clutch. Both players deep plate.
Flash kick doing pretty nicely. Now we got the pressure with the overhead. Eolyne doing pretty good with the damage into the fireball.
Oh,
catching
6C
jump out.
You do have to be careful. Barrier blocking against Kagura is more or less mandatory. That 6C hits very far. Wait, that active.
To the I forget what that move is, like the spinny thing.
Tsubaki charge. I'm gonna call it Ragna shield charge. Oh, nice call out. Just was able to hit voltage right room, trying to go for a charging. Ugh. Don't worry, guys. My English works. And then just Eolyne just didn't give voltage room to breathe.
Doing a really good job smothering there. Eolyne already taking game 1 in a very fast fashion.
Once you're going back into it, saying I am not going to swap to the characters just to try to bait out our commentators. The Tsubaki is going to make it work, I believe.
The wheel of fate is turning.
The Tsubaki has to work right here. It'll work, I swear.
Now we just see him both going away. That's a
OD getting popped really fast. Probably just wanting to make up some of the
last
stocks there.
I'm never.
Already getting spent.
But the one thing because Tsubaki with Sauce can make DP or PP safe, it is definitely a good option. And then we get the side swappage.
Yeah, and Volt actually just went through all of the Kagura OD right there. Very nice. 3k DP for Voltage again. Really using this DP a lot. Nice overhead into RC. The active flow.
Oh, yeah, call the roll. Oh, both players trading. And now just gonna try to build whatever stocks they can. Wait.
Yeah, has full stocks, so they can do a lot.
Oh, drops.
Oh, that was really good for Eolyne, but they didn't get to finish.
Voltage has to be careful.
Eolyne has full meter. Oh, but
gets the IEDJ and it just takes it. Very investment, but very nail biting. A DP coming in clutch again. Oh, nice 5-edge challenge.
Nice block and cross up there. GP getting used. Cross under too. A nice counter hit for Eolyne, putting them in the corner.
Wait, that was a funny fucking interaction. OD if it's poppy. Trying to get whatever stocks they can. 3 stocks. You know you have 4 bar or 4 meter. Oh, into OD or EA. Oh, this is active for me as well.
No banana super, you're like 1 hit away from death. You need to spend some of it.
Try to counter assault, but that
it just didn't work. Is that move invul or something? I actually don't know if that move was invul or not. But that's actually crazy to go through things like that.
So I think I have to like take a look at it.
Zill actually is saying that was a 6DA follow-up, which is a body invuln. So it actually did bait the counter assault for them. Really interesting.
I'm gonna try and see what moves I can just go through EA. You get a good sequence. We'll just pop in the OD again.
And the side swap there after the OD usage.
bait.
Right now, Voltage getting a pretty nice hit. Has the full meter going into the super. Let's see how much this does.
Oh,
it's not going to be enough to kill, but the JA gets it. Voltage staying alive. Tying this game up 1-1.
But that's because we did see how valuable just OD would probably how valuable Overdrive is for Voltage in this matchup, because it lets him just build stocks when Dark. Oh, sorry, I can't even say my words today. Eolyne, which won't give Voltage a chance to just build it up naturally.
Yeah, it is scary half the time to be in a general vicinity of Kagura, and especially with the big buttons can catch you wherever you want. Being in the air to charge is pretty nice, but the 6C hits at such a huge range. Another burst bait like that from Voltage every time tonight has just been incredible.
Trying to go for meaty overhead, and Eolyne DP again. DP gets
the DPs today from Voltage have been spot on. The burst baits have been amazing, and even the damage right there doing really nicely with 4.5, and just gets a crazy good kill. Very nicely done from Voltage. Just now.
Oh, both afraid. Again, DP coming in clutch. Gets dome split.
Yeah, Voltage finding a nice way of just opening up Eolyne. Their pressure now got stopped. The cross up for Eolyne doing really nicely there. These are around the ranges where it's
try to add this backwards, but 60 was coming clutch.
Yeah, the 6C does really nicely for Eolyne. I actually find it's like when Eolyne's at a little bit further of a range, that's where their pressure becomes really strong, because that's even where Voltage doesn't want to DP, because stuff like this can happen. Becomes a bit more of a scramble situation, even though Eolyne never found anything beforehand. Finds a counter hit here into the OD. This will probably kill with the EA activation.
Oh no,
I was wrong.
And that Voltage is on 1 HP in this range. Has more bar for mix up, and then this doesn't matter. Actually, wait. I think that was Voltage trying to go for either like a 5A stagger, but then they just just saw the DP opportunity. But now it's tied up. This is one more round for both players. Burst is up for Voltage.
Ooh, a nice hit.
This is gonna be very important. When do you use OD here? No, you
don't use burst.
Gets command grab.
Command throw there. And doing it again. Just taking as much damage as we can. It's not the most damaging, but just any small amount counts. But Eolyne now in active flow with the OD.
Oh, that
good meter. Unfortunate for high Voltage. Eolyne had all the resources ready, and so it was just going to be a little bit too much. Eolyne taking it 2-1 after such a pretty close set, honestly. Really nicely done there. It was very, very impressive. But I do actually think, for as much as both players were DPing, most of them were not baited, like at all.
I think one thing that helps is that Tsubaki with stocks is able to just, like you seen, she just delayed her action because she has so many follow-ups after DP, and we're seeing Voltage just burn as many stocks as possible to make DP as unpunishable as they possibly can.
Mm-hmm. And in those situations where you just kind of smother Tsubaki, they can't really get those stocks. You don't even have to care as much about the DP, whether it's blocked or hit. But I still do think that baiting more of those DPs would have been good. I think it would have been a nice little adaptation for them. Like, either player could have probably gotten a lot out of it for baiting those. Just like making the pressure a little bit safer, bait out a DP, get a nice counter hit combo, and just those small little changes. And a small little change I think that the chat should do is go and claim some more codes if you have the opportunity. We still have 7 more codes in the Matcherino. It doesn't take long. Just Matcherino in the chat. Exclamation point Matcherino. Click the link. Click claim code. Sign into any of your socials. Takes a few moments. And you'll be back in to watch this game of Ryukasim versus Noctis. We have it here. The Hakumen versus the Azrael.
Battle of big man versus big man with stick versus big man with abs. But when we see Noctis get the first exchange.
Noctis already getting both the weak points on the OD getting spent here to try to find something for Ryukasim. While you're getting chakrams, you're also getting mixed. Yeesh, that did so much. Putting on another weak point.
That's wait, that fatal counters. Oh, I think that was nice.
That was perfect for Noctis. That was extremely good. Just getting everything out of Ryukasim now because no OD on the table. It's good. Right there. That was just extremely good. Just don't let them play. Lower their morale. Lower the resources. But right now, Ryukasim getting a chance here.
Good challenge with a 5A. Wait, that called up. Actually, called out the roll. You see, 5C starter.
Really nicely done, Ryukasim. Just gonna not worry about that last round. Take this one. OD almost back up. Good, but you still have to worry about Azrael. The JD catching there. Counter hit. Not many chakrams, so we can't do all too much, but it's still something nice.
Is it burst? Burst is not off the table. Wait, flashes? Okay. Air throw? No, it's easy. Just spot dodge. Knockdown is weak point. But you can see what they're doing, but it gets domed by the overhead.
That's just not gonna work out that well. This OD timer is just gonna be gone now.
Now you're
in active flow, but you don't have much time or anything. You kind of have to make things up. Still, because of the amount of chakrams they had, one combo actually still does a decent chunk, and Ryukasim able to take the first game. Really, really nicely done. No matter how oppressive that first round was for Noctis, Ryukasim still found a way back.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Oh, counter hit. The weak point's already set. Let's see how much damage we can get. Just kick him like 5 more times. Oh, both weak points now set. 4K going for the overhead. Look at this! Oh!
Again? Double weak point again. Oh, now we see the roller come out. Oh, block C fully charged. I think that's unblock if you barrier. If you don't barrier.
Still though, Ryukasim having both weak points. This is so bad.
I think you can cash out and kill.
Be crazy. Probably, yep, it's gonna go into the stinger right there, and there we go. Noctis putting up the first round. Not too unlike the last game where first round went by so fast. The only difference right now is that Ryukasim still has the OD.
Both players do have OD as well. Again, but just back, Noctis playing Ryukasim back in the corner. But isn't it? Oh wait. Feel the Magatame. Why do you respawn buttons? Didn't work. Wait, we hit purple.
It wasn't even TRM. Ryukasim just not reacting to it.
I'm trying to go for medium 5C, but this is gonna bleed.
These overheads have been doing really well for Noctis.
Oh,
so much. Oh, is that Growler RC? Like Oh gosh. Oh, I got mixed with 526. I don't. Noctis finding the way back, tying the games up. 1-1 now.
And one of these players can move on to face the mountain that is the dark one.
Mark one.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
All right,
Action.
on to game 3. Let's see, are we gonna have the Noctis like pressure ready? Just get it started.
We're gonna see it, but now burst. Yeah, forces burst. Doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, that's actually the first time I think we've seen Ryutsun go for burst instead of OD. That kind of goes to show just how much they really do not want to get, or just don't want to let Noctis have the pressure early on.
Oh, that was a good
Nice
call on the
there,
jump.
getting the overhead. Slightly different than before, but the overhead still, again, has been doing really nicely for Noctis. Look at this damage. Nearly 5k, both weak points on, but the jump above. Ryukusen had not been jumping much beforehand, and now has been jumping a lot more to get around things, whether it just be the mix with the teleport dashes or to just get around the throws and such. It's actually doing quite nicely.
Gets counted, but nice rollout. Again, these jumps are coming in clutch. Minor booby.
Nice counter hit. Don't have any Makatamas really, so can't go for all too much just yet. Nice hit. Counter hit with a sweep there.
Versus now, but it has to be careful because you have low HP, and then we get the throw counter. Oh, doesn't get to pick up DPs if you can RC to continue to sequence and take cornerback. OD see what's going on? We're just hit by it.
This is not what you want. So now in the corner, gotta watch out. The teleport, but nice jump to get around things.
Reekson also, Noctis has to be careful. This still has to be careful of carry. Oh!
Prowler to get around the super there.
He was a negative. Reekson got put in a negative there.
Yeah, was in negative penalty, but didn't even have to worry about just spacing things out. Ryukusen going 2-1 over Noctis. Yeah, right there, just knew that they didn't really have to approach much. Like, at that point, you could just let your, you have a bunch of Magatamas, you're a defensive character, you had the ability to super, so you just kind of can just let Noctis run over to you and see about pushing something defensively, because, like, Hakumen has, like, a lot of good pokes and counter pokes and such, like, a lot of things that they could just reach with. And then, yeah, Noctis got close, but at that point, I feel like they were both just panicking. I need to get in, I need to finish this out. So you could have just worked with any small hit there. So honestly, a good job from like the Hakumen, like Ryukusen, just doing really nicely there, not panicking, just knowing, yeah, I can back off here. I can just not worry about this. I'll take the negative penalty. I'll take the danger on the barrier. I can make this work. All right. Oh, we got Killer Kitty back in the room now.
Killer K is, but Killer K is not. The Killer K's fight isn't over. Like, not over. I cannot say words today. But their fight is not over yet. To quote the extra announcer, they have to face Eolyne, Kagura, BS. The battle of whose sword is better.
Please select your character.
Spoiler alert: is the small girl with the small sword. Actually, whose sword is I think that's the sword. Actually, no, Kagura's sword is bigger.
It's thicker, eventually, at the very least.
Okay. Sword.
You're the one that's thinking things.
I think I need to go outside or touch grass.
Touch grass? Yeah. Probably. Either way. I forget that he does this with every female character. like, or nearly every female character. I think there's only like a few that he doesn't.
Rebel 1. Action.
Gets caught. He catches him with fireball. And then he gets to form into the corner.
Falling shade B. Already starting things up. A
And
nice throw.
Back to versus off the table. both players bursting very early.
Just using it so they can get back their pressure as fast as possible. Don't want to let the opponent get things started.
Oh, you see the pressure. So we do see one thing is that as Kitty's resets off of 5-game 2D, they are in fact quite easily mashable if you're aware of it. This might be a case of is Eolyne aware of those attempt resets? Because those reset off points are very weak to flash kick, especially if you're trying to buffer it.
You do have to worry about those things, but until your opponent really shows you the options, really Kitty can just continue doing it. Do these resets and not have to worry all too much.
Oh.
There's the flash kick and just baits it too. That's another problem you're gonna have to worry about. UPRC for Killer Kitty, not much meter now.
Again,
Finding a hit.
you just don't realize air fireballs doesn't even need to go for B variant because try to DP. Wait, he's actually dead here.
Oh gosh, that does so much damage. 5k. A very nice confirm for Eolyne. Alright, I got the 4s there.
And two of this was a handsome hit as well. Oh, let me see the pickup as well.
Yeah, nice pickup. 40 half health. Got put in the corner. There's the DP. No need for an RSP. What a confirm for Kitty. So far working on a perfect. Getting the throw, just going to be using the OD, making sure you can't burst into the super. Killer Kitty ending that game with a perfect, putting one on the board. I've already known that Killer Kitty is quite the scary one. But goodness. Sometimes I have to be reminded with such like that.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
One
This is what
little thing just leads to so much.
again, now we should first use the J. Oh, that was a fair counter too. Oh, but nice call out. Just that was a pretty brave DP.
Still got so much out of it too. The OD is now gone from Eolyne. Meter on board for Killer Kitty. Finds
5-8
the
stagger
overhead.
JC.
They have the meter. They're popping OD. Everything getting used here for the kill. Another perfect.
Rebel 2.
Killer Kitty just no mercy right now.
Again, just there's the first flash kick, just a challenge and stagger.
First flash kick to land, doing pretty nicely. Already finding really good damage. 3.7, getting the nice meaty.
Oh yeah, dropped.
Oh, very very sad drop. This can get so much started. So Eolyne decides to burst. It is a good idea because. Honestly, this is possible last round. Killer Kitty takes it. Another nice flash kick there.
Oh, I need that. Was that supposed to be? Was that a counter? That wasn't counter assault, but
nice.
Nice JC.
After getting hit with the overhead, just knows that they can still get hit by the crush trigger, so barrier blocked it. Nicely done.
Oh, nice call out with the 6B.
The already getting started. This is scary. You can't air dash out. The JB has
And he gets a
so
throw.
much. Oh, and also got to set up doors with that too.
Yeah, air throw is like one of the best ways to make combo to set up fours. Oh, fatal counter! Wait,
You
Kake trying
have
to
to
press
make
button.
this count. Not too much damage. There's the DPRC. The flash kick gets baited. Eolyne had to burst, but now there's barely anything on the table.
He was too far to punish, but fireball resets to make take the game. Jesus.
Killer Kitty going 2-0 over Eolyne. An amazing run for Eolyne, but sadly, just ends there. It was so good for Killer Kitty there.
Actually, no, because I think we have to do Dark One and Ryukusen's Kitty, so you have to we have to boot you from the lobby temporarily, but it's a boot with love.
A boot with love.
It's like
that's a little note that you see on the bottom of Ragna's shoe when he does 5B. Boot with love.
It's like when your mom says go outside because you've been inside too long. I think. And also because
that's being kicked out of the house.
Or maybe because her friends are coming over, or I don't know. I can't think of a reason.
The real reason. Touch grass. Either way.
Grass is a social concept.
What the heck does that even mean?
I think at this point, I just use social concept just as like that's like my go-to thing. X is a social concept.
We only have 6 match Reno codes left. If anyone hasn't used one yet, we are gonna get right to this match though.
Oh, we're gonna see Dark One going straight for the Susanoo. No Ragna shenanigans for now.
Yep.
Pro
be having
Haiku?
the Haiku within. Yes.
I don't actually wait. I don't.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Right now,
Rebel
Hakumen
1.
and
Action.
Susanoo.
Oh, he tried to go for a gun, but didn't have any seals. But not level 2, or level 2 claw. I think they were trying to go anti-air, tried to 2C, but lost. And call out with the parry. Force is off the table now. Gets the DP. It gets clipped by the 60, and that forces the burst out as well.
Oh, the air throw reset. Ryukusen declining good damage with that, but the falling JA. RC, nice smash. Unfortunate for Dark One there. Ryukusen doing really nicely.
Again, it jumps over the 6 to 4C. That is a problem. 4C is pretty exploited if you can jump over it and just call it out. And we see the Dark One has gets it drops at the important part. Oh, based off the parry.
Nice stuff. Has level 2 Fang, gets the Grand Viper. 2 really good stuff, but the Fang tower does not hit. Ryukusen getting a nice combo.
Oh wait, that was
even going into the OD. Oh wait a minute, this does so much more damage now. Oh,
I think he teched out into the force. And
the throw afterwards.
You have the burst.
Yep. Okay, this is scary. That wasn't on block, so we couldn't RC that, but didn't get punished. Both players at low health. Ryukusen still has a bit of the life lead though.
Oh, but the thing important is tower is going to be so important here. Or Fang, just to set up that wall you cannot approach. But it doesn't matter because Hakumen has 4C.
Yeah, who needs a wall that you can't approach? I am the wall.
I am the white void. I am Hakumen.
You are up against the wall, and I am the wall. That's just how it is. Either way, Ryukusen up one game, doing quite nicely.
Rebel 1. Action.
In this situation, it just feels like it's an owner and their dog. You have the one that's just trying to run at things, bite it whenever you can, and you have the owner with just a big stick playing fetch.
So OD to see what's going on. DP is now unlocked, and Fang it just jumps out of the way of it, and it's able to get the punish. Oh, just basically.
Overhead, nice. The first still has to get
whips.
used for the next hit.
2C got whipped, and that forced Dark with the first, and then Ryukusen just hits him with the parry.
Ryukusen taking that round. Match point now. Nice hit for Dark One.
Goes for Fang.
DP, Fang unlocked. No Grand Viper, but anyways though, Ryukusen finding the hit. And throwing Dark One out really far since the DP wouldn't have mattered at first, but still finding it after.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it gets 5D if you just block it. It's just not. Oh, Fang coming clutch.
And more Fangs doing really nicely. God press unlocked.
If you can try if it's too okay, Dark One you're not gonna lock. If you can also say unlock to try to get sword. Sword's gonna be super important here. Okay, see, Ryukusen submission trying to bait it. Oh, God press.
Into the RC, Ryukusen bursting for that. Does not want to give Dark One a chance. Wants to end it right here. Nice throw tech.
Gets hit by a clip. Well, you might have to do you burst? No, you don't. I know you don't have to, but you do have to burst the next hit. Good tech.
Nice tech. You're getting out of the corner. Dark One still has. No!
Wait!
He could have just kept that going without the RC and probably just won off that.
So many Fangs.
And the Fang was also the one that just took that. A little scary at the end there, but Dark One's still alive.
I think those parries, those 2Ds, was Ryukusen just trying to call out, but I don't know if that parries. I would assume it does. Oh, that 4C just barely doesn't connect. Fang is back on the table, and the 2C, the God Anti, or not the God Anti-Air. We see God place on the table.
God press.
Oh, there's a call out. 4C.
DP unlocked. There we go. You got something nice, but at the same time, Ryukusen nearly about to have OD.
These
They might
parries
not get to use that. If they get to pop their OD, that's going to be a lot of damage.
Oh, so they try to go for a reset. Oh, there goes Gun. Gun hits the Gun. Ooh.
Fang RC doing wonders, but they miss with the Fang. Get it with the second tower there. Gun. Dark One has to find a way in.
Time is
Zone out with the gun.
oh, for a trade. That trade is huge.
That trade is extremely scary. Dark One still has to go in though. Only 30 seconds left. Ryukusen could just been really okay with just waiting it out. Instead, just runs in. I think that was a JC there. Doing really nicely. Ryukusen going 2-0 for Dark One. Yeah, Dark One seems to have a harder time finding their way in, and seems to basically work their pressure on just the Fang there, which after a bit, like with a good amount of spacing from Ryukusen, was not the hardest to work around, but still a really good job from Dark One, doing extremely well, getting this far. Really nicely done. But for right now, we're going to be resetting the room, and we're going to be going for our first first to 3.
So you know what that means? It is time
Yep,
for
winners
the
finals.
yeah, winners finals.
Which will be Icecool versus Dawn. So we're gonna be seeing another Susanoo player, but this time we're gonna be seeing them against a Relius.
Yep.
Very, very interesting matchup. And I'm honestly not sure how well Susanoo works in that.
It's a defensive thing, but we know Icecool is probably one of the best players on defense. Willing to just hold this D.
Susanoo.
Okay, hold. Okay, never mind. I can't speak English right now. But their defense is very
That was
impeccable.
quite sus right there. A little sus, but
Okay, see,
let's
this is.
see.
I was trying to be. Okay, never mind. I give up.
Either way, we are on our winners finals.
The wheel of fate is turning.
We got Icecool versus Dawn.
Action.
This
Players
is so
are doing pretty good this entire time. Starting off with the round start taunt. Love to see it. Icecool.
Oh wait, the Verizon JA, it gets clipped by 6D. I see. Again, these IBs are so. Oh, just 2 C's Ignis away. Oh, that version actually might avoid more gains because it managed to move it early, but it stops Icecool from getting potentially Grand Viper. Wait, it is 6. It is great. Guilty Gears through to 6B. Dawn showing willing to use all the resources just to stop Icecool from getting any momentum. And you get the command grab.
Nicely done. I'm not gonna let you instant barrier anymore or anything. I'm just gonna grab you.
Again, oh, the right JA again.
After that, so Dawn just gets their pressure back, especially
Look
now
at
with
these.
the
The blocks
super.
and makes that. Oh, it doesn't even block the last part. Bird can choose a burst if they want to. Abby can have 100 meter. Oh, jumps to DP.
So it's just gonna be a
Oh, the
two
TC.
C here. One more hit, the guilty gear.
Oh, just blocks it.
Yeah, that was safe. Very nicely done from Icecool there.
Oh, come on.
And a counter hit! Someone stop this man! They're going crazy! Icecool
and
just going all
Lightning.
out.
Wake, this 6B just catching the wake up. I wasn't even get the punish because it just cover the spot dodge. Oh, again, 2C again.
Hit behind them.
Oh, Icecool just waiting to see whether they'll attack it, but didn't quite catch a catch attack. Like, look at all these IBs and DPRC.
Very, very nicely done for Icecool, already taking the game. I am honestly astonished that in both rounds it was taunt into immediate counter hit.
That is the red flag. Unnecessarily.
The wheel of fate is
Unnecessary
turning.
roughness.
Rebel 1. Action.
Okay, just wait,
In a sense,
5B.
I'd rather not give the red flag. I think I want to give the gold star because that was great. Oh god, already using the OD, getting as much damage as they can. Look at the seals already. DP, Fang, and Sword.
And just go for the stack. They get crush triggered, but that forces that forces burst. Oh, that's just a run up 6B. Couch on wake up. And that gets Grand Viper.
Almost all these seals.
Oh, that count.
Doesn't even need to super or anything. Just the raw damage after catching roll. Icecool gets a perfect against Dawn.
Action.
It's almost scary that I looked at that that round start. I'm like, was that about to be a round start like taunt? And Dawn just caught the startup of it.
Maybe it's the ultra. Oh, the falling JA. Couldn't work.
Grand Viper doing well.
DP, you get the Gossi. He just told it again!
Got the best
Oh, jumps to
skills
command grab
unlocked right now. Nice hit for Dawn going to the Guilty Gears. We can probably start something now. Just gonna go into the combo. Probably let Ignis reset a little bit. OG. Nice
CRMs.
throw.
Now, I'm pretty sure, looks like Icecool was trying to just preemptively attack option.
Don't know if this kills quite yet.
Has to be careful.
Does not.
Oh,
Oh.
wait. TDP hit, he hit Ignis RC, but it looked like he was blocking, but I think
He just, I think, switched his block at the last second. And when he blocked low. I probably just thought, like, oh, it might just, like, cross up or something and wasn't expecting it. But right now, Dawn just finding back their pressure. Icecool taking all the damage, but then going for the burst.
they're going for Meteor 6B again. Oh, that was nice call out with 5B.
Has Grand Viper unlocked. Dawn just gonna use the counter assault, get them away.
So much flash from white on screen.
These IBs are doing wonders right now.
And I think something that's actually pretty interesting is that these IBs are just pushing back, and that's forcing Dawn to have to like just jump in to make it and just get. Oh, that was actually okay. What I was trying to say before is they're forcing Dawn to just have to like, air dash jump in, and that makes them nice white dodge. And Dawn Dawn doesn't get the kill. Oh, he just got his. You have to be careful. Wait a second. No!
Oh.
I should have known.
Yep, just gonna bait the twirl and then just go for the optimal punish of just one tap into his Astral. Icecool is just on a tear right now. One tap into Fed's wallet.
The wheel of fate is turning.
I didn't even put the bounty up. It's just people are like.
It's the best punish you can go for. Like, what's a better punish? Tell me. You don't need Oki if they're dead.
Ah, spot dash again. Again, these IVs, because Dawn would now force Dawn to have to just jump in, and that's very dangerous because of season 2C. Oh, the just gun.
Flow currently available. Icecool. Set point now. This is a ground start taunt again. You're just gonna take the punish at this point.
I feel like that was a moral victory.
Moral? I'm not sure.
Oh yeah,
at this point, you just take what you can, because like, whatever. You're already up this
ID straight into 5E.
Into the Grand Viper too. Look at all the seals currently unlocked. Gets hit with the Ignis drill right there.
With the phone wife button. But Dawn can maybe take this. Yep, you're gonna spend the cat. Oh, it goes with the Guilty Gear.
And then into the other super to finish it out.
Oh, I was thinking, I would have thought the normal would have killed, but it isn't. But hey, spend all the cash you need to.
It may be
He gets the air
easier
throw.
just to go for the Guilty Gears.
Air throw, but that does force out bursts. Oh, it has to be kind of careful. Just put by the Grand Viper.
DP unlocked. Icecool catching a roll, but just gonna go into the block string. Nice tech for Dawn.
Alright, if we hear Dawn get killed by TC, now Dawn's just trying to play as far back as possible. Oh, but again, they get the IED into TC. Icecool was waiting. Knows that Dawn has to come in.
Oh, the God press.
God press.
RC, this is probably death because of OD. Let's look at this. All the damage you ever need. Icecool taking it 3-0 over Dawn. And you know, now that I think about it, I think it was 3-0, and there was also 3 taunts because
That wasn't even. I know that was.
You can't stop Icecool.
I think it was like 6 taunts. I think I counted 6 taunts. I'm convinced he taunted every time at round start.
He may have. He may have very well done that. It's scary. That's actually just incredibly scary.
And then we see Killer Kitty back, or we're already in the frame one with the invite. Killer Kitty is ready.
Frame one joined. Okay, this is first to 2, just so you all know. I guess they'll figure it out. I'll just crash the room if I need to. I'm sure they know. They're seasoned professionals.
Yeah, one of them's a pro Hakumen.
Wait, is that okay? I don't know. I'm reading. My brain is 50% functional right now. Come on, conciliation, conciliation.
But really, it should be going to the Matcherino because we still got 3 codes left in the Matcherino. If any of y'all in the chat could just head on over to that, claim some codes, and put a little bit more money in the pot, it'd be pretty nice.
We also accept direct contributions.
And sponsor quests, those are nice too. I mean, all it just takes is like following Impy on his socials. You're not already doing that. You're missing out on a lot of quality tournaments. Either way, going back into the one currently.
This matchup is even pretty much. This is a matchup where Hakumen can just play on S's stuff pretty well, and S players most S players don't like this matchup because Hakumen has 4C, and he doesn't have to worry about projectiles or crests as either. Oh, try to go for parry, parry gets baited.
Parry is a hard one to really use because it can be easily baited at times. Oh, nice mix there. All of those.
We need to see what's going to happen, but just gets clipped by the 5B.
All the Magatamas in the world, but it doesn't matter. Killer Kitty taking around on the board. Seems like you got a raid. Thank you, Raider. Hello. Just in time for the Blue Bless.
Blue Bless. Shout out to Latin American BlazBlue scene. Wait, 4C trading with 5B. Or that 5C. Counting 6B into this sequence? Oh, nice call out. I'm trying to go into 5A stagger.
The combo drop, but it gets a nice counter hit again for Yukasim. Killer Kitty does have full meter to use it at any time. Yukasim having OD, this is a scary situation. Finding the hit.
Oh no, DP gets
baited.
Oh, this is the punish.
Burst getting spent for Yukasim. That's not what you want to see.
Wait. I think. Wait.
Okay. I guess. Killer Kitty just wanting to go out in style, I guess. I'd like to die after doing an astral animation real quick. Now has Boars down.
But,
there's the projectile
the magical. I do not care. Oh, again. But I gotta record that 2D kind of forced KD to just not press button, not go for any reset stagger. And it kind of let Ryuga try to take back momentum. But KD's saying I'll have none of this. We get a throw reset. Oh, this is wait a second.
Into Astral. Because Killer Kitty has to do it. I cannot just let Icecool show me up. I gotta hit the Astrals too. Once again, not only just an F in chat for Yukasim, but also one for Fed's wallet. Very nicely done there to Killer Kitty, putting a game on the board. Even coming in chat to say sorry to Fed. Love to see it.
For the record, I did not say anything about this.
Yeah, all you had to say afterwards was just, you know what this is. That was immediately telling whatever. But right now, Killer Kitty.
Wait, that clash with the crush trigger.
Yeah, this is do a nice jump over the rush there. Nice anti-air 6B.
Again, Feist. Because Feist, you can't like. K has to be careful. It's a DP sequence. Oh, Perry gets hit by a. But I can't speak of it.
Nicely done for Killer Kitty. Match
Kitty now
point.
up.
This is our loser semi, so this is back to first to 2. Or set up.
And it is these resets. Kitty, Regan hasn't been able to challenge any of these pressure resets.
Yeah,
and now
he's even just content just staying as far away as possible.
Oh no, he gets clipped with 3C. Oh, nice with might just block of the 5C, and they're able to take turn back with 5A. They're
cutting the
crest. Oh wait!
Nice throw counter for Killer Kitty, and active flow has full meter. OD getting popped from Yukasim, but this time decides to block. Has gotten countered every other time.
Oh, nice. that was a very fast attack.
Using the Magatamas now. Use them while you have them. Sadly, does not finish the confirm. Yukasim still in active flow, can build some stuff back, but has to win this round.
Oh, has to be careful.
Kitty still has full meter, can send out whatever they want.
But it's not gonna work too much because, especially it also cuts her super. Oh, it's just
the JD again. The JD has been working really nicely for Ryukasim this entire night. Even at like the lowest heights, it's just been doing really nicely.
Oh, again,
like that again. Setting up the boards, but getting hit for that. This gets some good damage for Yukasim.
Trying to catch a roll out and counter C. Again, this is trying to go for a throw there, and these parries just putting in a lot of work. That's death here.
Very, very nice for Yukasim, just taking it back. Yeah, and that second round, I almost thought like, oh, maybe Yukasim is just like almost giving up for a second, just playing full screen when they don't even have a life lead. It's like early on in the round, but instead just no, I'm just playing as patiently as possible so that they can get their chance.
You're not worried about projectiles. So the most S can do is set up bores. And that does force S. S has to approach you, which is funny because zona privileges. Oh, we do see the install, and it just loses because of JC.
Nice counter hit from Ryukasim early on.
Oh, we see the first air throw sequence. Okay, in here with
This leads to a lot since you can just go for the ores. There's the overhead as well. This does so much.
Oh, do you see what's happening? But gets clipped.
Once again, every time that Ryukasim has chosen not to block after OD has just been
TRM.
Because very nice TRM. Killer Kitty decided they had to burst. There's the 6-speed into the enhanced Queen for the super killing right there. Killer Kitty once again. Set point.
Yeah, just good.
Oh, the JD. That JD doing really nicely
TRM.
into the TRM.
I think that's like I kind of what Ryukasim's doing is they're trying to make Kitty way more cautious. Oh, doesn't get the punish.
Expecting them to go back in with DP whip, but Killer Kitty still found themselves in a decent spot, getting a nice hit, can set things back up. There's a little bit of the mix.
Still has probably again see what's happening. Counter assault just to prevent offense.
And you don't really want Hakumen to ever get their offense started when they're in OD because it is just way too scary.
Just low
HP right now.
Has to be careful. And
oh, that's probably death with the soup. Or no, actually just gonna using the RC there. Still, Ryukasim unfortunately getting taken down here. Killer Kitty winning 2-1. And we'll now be fighting the run back with Dawn in our losers finals. Ryukasim played really, really nicely throughout this bracket.
And they made the key adjustments in round 2 in this set with Kitty just to and it forced Kitty to just change their air options.
Doing really good.
Yeah, losers finals.
Now that
they're already in here. They're already ready to get started. All our codes are used up. Thank you, everybody. We're at almost $100. If anyone would want to make a direct contribution to get us to 150 or use the sponsor quest, if like everybody uses the sponsor quests and we get to 150, we'll have a top 4 payout. So that's one of our stretch goals.
That would be very, very nice to see. But as of right now, we go back to our losers finals with Dawn and Killer Kitty.
One other thing I want to mention here. This Kitty hasn't had a chance to play against Icecool in this bracket yet. I got knocked down by Dawn, so
It's a rematch.
It'll either be this is a run back from winners, and it'll be a run back for Dawn if he wins. But we'll see Kitty Icecool for the first time in this bracket if Kitty wins.
Which from previous brackets we already know that is a very, very scary thing.
Another thing is that because Dawn was able to just keep the momentum and didn't give Kitty any chance to set up. Oh, just try to go for a stagger, but she's clipped by 2B.
On the blue beat right here. Kitty's getting pretty nice pressure with the overhead as well.
Trying to bait.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing that a lot. We're gonna be seeing Dawn use the anti-airs a lot since that's how they caught Killer Kitty beforehand. Was essentially just with a lot of anti-airs and catching them running up like that. And I think it's mostly because Killer Kitty found that they couldn't zone out as easily because Dawn would just put Ignis right behind them. So it's really difficult to deal with. You can't zone as easily, and the moments that you try to go into the air or just try to run up for some pressure, you'd get counter poke. It's a little difficult. So in a sense, the best time's probably right here where you can find find an anti-air against Dawn, but
Never seen Fire, but again, just Dawn just willing to challenge, willing to make those challenges in the air, making it so Kitty can't really use JC as much. It actually almost all in this matchup. And,
a lot of damage and the counter hit at the end there too. Dawn taking game 1. This is back to a first to 3 now, since this is our losers finals. So Killer Kitty has a little bit of opportunity, but we're gonna be going back to the room for a quick second. This is possibly just so we can all right, we're gonna be possibly seeing about a connection test right there. I did notice there was a few stutters at times, but that could have, I thought that may have been spectator side, but it seems like both players say that there was a bad amount of lag. Right, if you want, I could probably take care of that real quick.
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Nobody's saying anything.
Nobody? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying it in
They're talking in game chat.
Oh, the in-game chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not saying it in they're not saying it in the matchmaking tournament channel. So, if you want, I could take care of that. I'll just have to ping them.
Yeah, if the players want to call for it, we'll see. Our connection test rules, for what it's worth, for those spectating. If a connection complaint is brought up, both players have to run a connection test to ensure they have a stable connection. If their jitter is too high, they are DQ'd. We've had connection tests where both players get DQ'd. That'd be really funny if Icecool just wins because both these players get DQ'd.
That would be funny if he just Michael sorted their router, both players' routers.
It's ultimately on the players if they want to do it. If either player wants to call for it, we will do it. We do take connection pretty seriously here. Sorry, I'm eating popcorn. I hope I'm not chewing in the microphone, but we take connection pretty seriously here. So if people do have issues and want to bring it to our attention, we are happy to accommodate.
So Ryan, while we're getting this taken care of, what was your favorite match so far at this?
My favorite match. Let me look at the bracket. Actually, they are going to want to run a connection test, so we're going to have both of them run a quick ping test. Doesn't take longer than a minute or two. Okay, so let's look at this bracket. Let's have a little retrospective on the bracket, Fed. Why don't we do that?
I'm glad to do it.
So our first match was SBM versus Voltage. Voltage came in really hot this bracket. I think Voltage, arguably one of the MVPs of this bracket, outperforming their normal, top 16-ish, top 12-ish placement in most of our brackets. Usually, falling a little short of top 8, actually making top 8 this bracket. So that was good stuff to Voltage, and largely due to this kind of upset over Aerith here. I definitely didn't peg them to be able to do that one.
I know Voltage has been grinding a lot of CF. They've been doing I've seen him a lot in a lot of like other tournaments.
Yeah,
and
of course. The grind does pay off, of course.
But I think, let's see, I guess what will be my favorite on-stream match?
Well, I was thinking let's just go through all of them and talk about them.
Okay. That's fine. We can go through them.
Then we watched Eolyne versus Fuzzama. I thought Fuzzama's Hazama was looking super clean. But as somebody mentioned to me before the bracket, I had Eolyne seated actually a little lower, like pretty low in the bracket. And they were like, that dude needs to be seated higher. They've been on a tear lately. And as you can see, that was the case. taking it over Fuzzama there in a really, really close match. I think my favorite moment of the tournament was during that match when Fuzzama OD'd through the overhead and did like 6.2k or something in a full punish combo.
This goes to show you how important overdrive is in this game. Whether that's a is a good mechanic or a bad mechanic is up to your personal preference. I like it to the point it more or less influences bad habits on my end and
Hold
other
on
games I
one second,
have.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you good?
Oh wait. Oh wait, I'm sorry it is. I'm sorry it is. We used to use a different ping testing site than the one that people send in, but we use Cloudflare now. Says Pagalos. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just double checking that I'm reading this myself, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. We used to use a different site for checking jitter, but we're just using Cloudflare now, so it's all good. So yeah, that was Eolyne versus Fuzzama, and then we watched Ryukasim Sodelic bang Hakumen.
Right, actually, because how do you find the Curl Hakumen matchup? Because there was a point where like before game two where Sodelic was highly considering going into the Curl, but then just stick up with the bang.
I think the bang was fine. I do think Sodelic's been playing bang a lot more recently, so the confidence was there. You can't really mess up as Carl versus Hakumen, or you just explode. So I agree with it, actually. And I agree with it on the rematch, too. I wanted to see the Carl, but I think absolutely the bang was the right decision.
Then after that, I think probably my favorite match might have to go down to Voltage versus Dark One.
That was good.
That one, very close. It basically just came down to one last confirm.
Yeah, it was like one guess, one situation. Agreed. Go on.
I think if Voltage didn't burst in that second to last game, they would have taken it.
Yeah. Or Ryukazim has a bang. Neat. Maybe that a little bit, didn't get the knowledge advantage over there. And then we watched Dawn versus Noctis. Also quite close, if I recall correctly. Dawn really started cooking toward the end of that set, though. Really ran away with that. I think a lot of people's match of the tournament is going to be Icecool Dark One. I don't know the lore there. I don't know what happened, who said what. But Icecool came in swinging in that match.
Yeah, that's also, I don't know, I feel like just a huge meme fest.
Yep.
You have guns, you have just large Susans taunting you.
The volleyball back and forth with the 6As, that was super funny. And then Kitty Dawn. I thought Kitty would take that, actually. Kitty versus Dawn. It was close. It was a close 2-0, but Dawn really had Kitty's number in that set, it seems like. It looks like, it looks like Kitty's net did in fact die. Like, straight up.
Comcast, folks. It's fun.
It is an internet service provider.
It's one of the internet's ISPs of all time.
It is indeed one of them.
So that is unfortunately going to be Kitty DQing. Will get third. Did earn his way up to third. So we'll keep that third place finish. Dawn will move on to Grands to play Icecool in the run back. I don't even know what to mark the score as. I guess I'll just mark it the typical DQ style. The old 0 to -1 that Pandabetic loves so much.
It's still funny to look at.
Oh, it's so funny.
Because it's like,
beat him so bad, -1. Yeah. Well, I do want to give a shout out to Killer Kitty, though. Always comes through for these open brackets. Always performs really, really well. Just a tragic tragic turn of events this week. I have been there.
It happens,
Yeah, I've absolutely been there.
but doesn't mean that they can't come back for the next time.
Nope. We will have another one in 2 weeks. But we have Icecool Dawn. Why is my BlazBlue not showing up there? Hello? We will have Icecool Dawn to finish out the night. And there is Icecool. Grand Finals. First to 3, possible 2 sets. Ooh, a $3 contribution. Look at that. Thank you, Haphazard, for the $3 contribution to the Matcherino. Good to see you there. Get us to a clean 100. Alright, these two are good to start whenever. I don't know how to type in. There we go.
All right, Icecool now just readying themselves up, bringing back the dark aura, to so to say.
Please, I think Icecool. How many toss do you think Icecool's gonna do round start? If he does less than 3, I'm sad.
I'm honestly not even sure at this point. It really depends. If they start off by doing a taunt, it's going to be like a taunt like nearly every round. If they don't, it's because they just decided, I just want to finish this early. So it all depends. Didn't start off with it.
Oh, we get jazz hands. Again, the flashing white.
Beautiful IVs already.
Oh, this good call out, yay.
Yep. Don't have to worry all too much about the mashing on your OD if you just EA immediately.
Let's go by the crush trigger, and then Dawn doesn't have burst. Oh, good tap. Now you have the life lead, and now Dawn has to be careful. Icecool can just tail whip, hit the white, and just 6-beat catch you and wake up. That's been putting a lot of work for like this matchup. Like even into winners finals, that Dawn just was getting clipped by just wake up 6Bs. Or meaty 6Bs technically.
Jazz hands unlocked.
And we have sword. Oh, the first anti-air. This just challenges the 2A. Versus last minute. Just don't prevent any seal grits, any seal locks.
Not even just seal unlocks. That may have been their last opportunity to do so in all reality.
And then Icecool just walking back away from drill.
Doesn't have to worry all too much. Had such a life lead. Icecool already putting one on the board. No taunts. So we're taking this pretty seriously right now.
No taunts, but Icecool's in must die mode.
The wheel of fate is turning.
All right.
Rebel 1, action.
You know, tell me, what's cooler than being cool?
This isn't the 2000s, the early 2000s, Koyo. I'm not going back to the Outcast days.
I was just gonna say it's cooler to put money in the match arena, but okay.
Oh.
Either way, we still gonna have an amazing match right here.
Oh, Spot Dash is crush trigger.
Yep.
That's the finding a skill game.
Nice mix for Dawn right there. Meter on board has enough for counter assault. Dawn also has enough to go for the rush super if need be. First getting spent for Icecool.
I guess
That leads to a decent chunk of damage.
Wait a second. Oh, I think he was probably dead here. That was definitely good. That was definitely a good burst.
Yep.
Just jump away. Just jump out of it. Now, it's too low. DPRC.
Icecool had full meter, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, you can use it for both DPRC and counter assault.
Oh, again,
Nice
good patience with the spot dash.
Yeah. If your pressure is quite loose like that, you can just bait the twirl pretty easily.
And this
Oh, key to end that. You're not gonna mash on my minus frames. I don't have any minus. Oh! Into the Grand Viper as well. This is something indeed. There's the guilty gear.
Oh wait, that traded.
Trades. Yes, it is, to my knowledge, not an actual invuln reversal. It just happens extremely fast.
The gear is when the gear is no longer guilty.
These gears are innocent, I swear.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Actually, no. There is invul on the guilty gears, but it's only for 10 frames.
Oh, good OG, good raid. What's up looking this time? Again, the IVs. And then Icecool left the challenge with 5B. Yeah, grab press is back on the table. Oh, this is actually there's no Igus on the table, so solo Relius, but solo Relius isn't actually Cal's up with the air throw.
But yes, both their solo Relius pretty well. Oh, there's the crush trigger. Icecool loves using that crush trigger. What they call it, the ice trigger.
Try to go for the Guilty again. Guilty get worse this time.
Once again, that traded too.
How?
Honestly, crazy. I don't think I've seen it trade that many times before.
Forces burst, and just kiss clip by 6B. Into sword kill.
Forward. There we go.
Icecool now up one more round. One round, he will take this entire thing, or they will take the entire thing. Catch it and just runs and catches the throw. Nice call on the summon.
As you mentioned, tournament point right now. Things are looking Icecool.
Oh, he catches Don trying to just trying to challenge with a button.
Yeah, right now, Don kind of sweating in the hot seat right here.
Oh, burst gets baited.
Icecool taking that ending with the perfect finish. Amazingly done for Icecool, who is now won again our another BlazBlue open bracket. Very, very entertaining and amazingly done.
Super clean.
Yeah, super clean. No taunts this time though.
No, meant business.
I don't know if I could really say it was as good as as the winners finals, just because there was less taunting there.
Another perfect run actually for Icecool. Did not drop a game.
Goodness.
Yeah. Icecool won, Kitty. 3-0.
It was extremely fast.
So I think this is like the 4th or 5th open, maybe even more, that Icecool has won of ours. Super talented player, definitely came to play.
I think it's time we start putting the target. Wait, what was it?
The bounties.
Yes, the bounties.
Yes, maybe I'll do that for the next one. Maybe a little $25 bounty to whoever puts the previous winner, in this case Icecool, into losers, and then another 25 for eliminating. Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll think about the details and whether I want it to go to the Matcherino or if I want it to go directly to the player. But we'll talk about that another day. Congratulations to Icecool, our 15th open bracket champion. Dawn taking 2nd. Killer Kitty in a bittersweet 3rd. Ryukasim getting 4th. Dark One, Eolyne, Voltage, High Voltage, and Noctis, rounding out your top 8. Amazing performance from all the players. You know, give it up for them. $10. Hey, look at that. $10 to the Matcherino.
Ooh, very nice.
Who could it be?
Well, thank you. Well,
Another one from Fed. Shake my head, kitty. Thank you, Fed. Always donating to the pots and commentating. It's a ton of service you provide for the brackets. Thank you to my commentators, Koyo and Fed. You did really, really good tonight. Kept it lively. Anything each of you wants to shout out?
I guess I'll plug to get out at the socials. I occasionally post stuff on Twitter that's I don't know, just Twitter, Fedbab. I also was fuck. Where's the heart again? I stream occasionally. I haven't recently, but I said I was gonna get back into it. Same as my plug. You can just find me there.
It's like Fedbab 3, 2, 1 or something like that.
4, 5.
3, 4, 5. I went down instead of up.
And then I guess as for me, I don't generally plug in my own stuff now just because I'm boring. But instead I do have a couple of friends that thank you. I do have a couple of friends that do stream and such, being Kuronooki, who streams late at night, and I'll generally be there as well, just partying around with him. Or another one, Trifolio, who also runs different brackets, which is pretty nice. Also runs a different variety of games to us, so you might want to check them out if you ever have a chance.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'll shout out one thing. I'll shout out if you want more BlazBlue and you might not be able to make it to like our brackets in time, there's also another tournament. There's also another another community that does CF tournaments around like later, like usually early on Thursdays. At link here called Hunties Tournament Nights. They also do BFTs, also do intermediates, and there's an upcoming team tournament 2v2. So if you want to give it a shot. There's a lot of various players. So if you want to develop more knowledge, give them a shot. There's always people willing to play. Oh, I cannot say that.
Get out the popcorn. Yeah, I ate way too much of the popcorn. You can hear it. I also want to shout out Boston Blue Beat. They run Monday BlazBlue tournaments, and a lot of the same folks enter that as well. They're putting in a ton of work for the BlazBlue scene and always have done so. So definitely check them out. As for me, my name is Ryer. I stream occasionally on my own channel, Ryer_FGC. You can see it in the chat there. If you want to follow me over there, or if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me here, Ryer on stream. This is the Impurist Club channel, though. This is not my channel. This is Impurist Club's channel. He is the head of WASD. We are an online and offline tournament organization community. We run tournaments we run 4 tournaments a week online for a multitude of games, way more than 4. On Mondays, we run an alternating open bracket between Melty Blood type Lumina and Uniclear. On Wednesdays, we run alternating open brackets between Grand Blue Fantasy Versus and Guilty Gear. Right now we're running Plus R, but we've run Strive in the past. And who knows, maybe Xrd one day. Thursdays is BlazBlue Day. We are alternating beginner intermediate brackets as well as open brackets. So next Thursday will be our beginner intermediate bracket, where you won't see players like Icecool, Killer Kitty, Dawn. You're going to see more of some of the folks we saw earlier in the bracket, maybe, or some of the folks who, don't get a chance to play as much throughout those brackets. And then
it's also going to be
go on. I'm sorry.
It's going to be our season 1. It's our season 1 finale.
Yep.
Last one to win this, and you get a shot at being part of the BFT All Stars.
Yep. I'll definitely talk about that more next Thursday as well. And then Sundays, we alternate beginner tournaments. We alternate Grand Blue Fantasy Versus and Uniclear beginner tournaments. So definitely follow the channel if you're not already doing so. Follow Impurist Club on Twitter and WSD Gaming on Twitter. You can find all the info on that, like below and through the little pop-ups. I think that's it for me. Let me find somebody to send everybody to. I probably have to go to the BlazBlue channel tag because I kind of only follow VTubers right now. Let's see, who's playing BlazBlue right now? I know Texas runs their local Thursdays.
Looks like Don's still streaming.
Don is still going. Yeah, I'll send everyone over to Don. Let's see. Raid, Tenka, Muso. Alright, say what's up from us. Hopefully he's still going to go for a little while. And we will catch you all on Sunday for our next beginner tournament. Oh no, Saturday is our live. So this channel will be live on Saturday with our offline in New York. So definitely check that out as well. Alright, we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Have a good night, folks.
Okay, raid is done.